Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Smashing Thyself. I think that's what it's going to be officially called. I ran them before I started. I ran them all mid, and I got I ran them 3 times. I think the first time was Corrin, and then I was like, no. And then it was Mega Man. I was like, nope. And then it was Ryu from Streets. So I guess we're going to be doing Ryu from Streets. Now, Ryu, I think, was actually base DLC because he was DLC in Smash 4. So I'm thinking that his stage should be somewhere nearby. I just wish I knew where his damn stage was on top of my head, but I don't remember because I think a lot of this stuff is... Yeah, it's in order by... Oh, yeah, it probably would be down here, wouldn't it? I think it's in order by game release, correct? So it'd be right here, yeah. Suzuku Castle. Alright, let's do some Ryu mirror matching. This ought to be interesting because we can't pick where our character is going to go. Now, I'm not very much of a color type guy. I usually just pick the one color that looks... Well, I usually stick with the main color. But if I had to pick, I think black and yellow looks really good on Ryu. And if I had to pick an ugly color, or one that I don't care for... Also, why are his lips so yellow? They look like Scott the Waz lips. So damn yellow. Like, his normal color looks fine. This one's alright. All white looks fine. Black and yellow looks great. This one's kind of a little... This one's kind of weak, I feel, too. But this one's got the red bandana. I'm gonna go with... Oh, that one looks nice. Come on. It's either all yellow or all purple. That looks... Maybe all yellow. I think all yellow looks kind of... Yeah, I think that's just what's going to end up being. It's just like, I don't think I really like that color that much. I don't think I really care much for that one. Alright, so this is... I mean, technically I could have done... I could have done stamina for this, just because, like, they are... Like, for the fighting game characters, I could have changed the rules to be that. However, I will make another stipulation specifically for Terry. Believe it or not. Yes, Terry will not have stamina, I don't think. I don't plan on that, at least. But I will be playing on his stage in the normal manner, or like I'll be playing normal stage for him just because of the ring out system. And I think it's a lot more fun if you're playing, well, Ryu. I mean, goddammit, Terry. So I got so caught up in playing Ryu from Streets, I completely forgot the hell I was talking about. Forgot my Fatal Fury boy is in this game. You know what's funny though is like we do have both. I mean, we have both. You know, Ryu and Ken. It would have been nice if we ever got. Oh, I know Terry was DLC, so it's like, you know, should we have done more Fatal Fury DLC? I mean, if we ever did, I'm sure they would have made Mai, which does work. Although to be fair, Geese I think also works pretty well for that too. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Problem is with Ryu and Ken is they have 2... Yeah, of course it has vacuum on it. Why wouldn't it? They unfortunately have 2 supers or 2 ultimate Final Smashes. God damn, can I not... Yeah, you can probably tell I'm not like a smasher. I'm not like a Smash player. I do play Smash, but I don't play it probably nearly as much as I have fighting, like traditional fighting games. So, you know, in all fairness, there is that. Hey, remember that one thing I was doing with Street Fighter 6 where I was playing online? Yeah, I remember that too. You fucking kidding me? Dude, come on. God damn it. Again, that's what having the time limit for is when it comes to the video itself. Because as long as I win a 5-stock match somewhere, it'll be fine. Yes, I know I'm not a very good Ryu player, I can tell. It's pretty obvious. I'm very well aware of that fact, okay? Calm down. I would probably most likely play Ryu a lot better in Street Fighter than I would in here. Not Street Fighter 2, though. Good lord. 3, 4, 5, and 6. But not 2, and not 1. I don't play 1. I don't know many people that do, to be fair. And that sounds like a noise I have to take care of. Just other shit outside the video. God damn it, I'm so tired of this. Oh! Oh, I'm gonna get hit and I'm probably gonna die. Surprisingly, I didn't die, but this dork just let me have a freebie on him. I don't know why. You know, one thing I could... As crazy of it... Or, this might be a slightly dumb rule. But it makes sense. If I finish off on a spike... If I win with a spike... Like, completely win. Like, the last stock, completely win. Off of a spike. Maybe then I get to choose the next character. Instead of just picking random. Although, to be fair with the random thing, I'm just going to stick with, like, you know... If I don't like the character enough, or I don't want to play that character, I'm just not going to. So it doesn't really matter, I guess. I haven't done I was gonna say I don't think I've done an actual just inputted Shoryuken the entire. Yeah, I play Ryu and Ken in a very weird way where it's like if I'm not doing the input at all for these characters, I don't think I'm actually doing the move. Like I can do side B and it'll come out like Tatsu, but in my head it's like I didn't input Tatsu. Not that like I didn't want it to come out. It's just more like, wait a minute, you know, like that's just Ryu's special move. It's Ryu's special smash move, not necessarily the fact that it's what I wanted it to be. But if I input the... Or like when I kept doing up B, because, you know, that's just the up special to me. That's how I see it as. I don't see it any differently than just that. So whenever I go to input a Shoryuken itself, I can feel like I did it, rather than just doing an up special, I guess. So... Kind of an odd way of doing it. By the way, I have no idea how to grab in this game at all. I've always struggled when it came to grabs. I'm so bad at it. It's not even funny. You think you win now, bitch. You just wait. You just wait until we do it again. Now, I could go with the last rule I had where it's like, oh, I'll switch to a different costume, but if I lose, I don't think it really matters. I don't think I really care either way. No offense, you know, if anybody wanted to see that, I understand, but I don't know. It's just one of those things where... By the way, I forget the move's name, but that one Z-motion kick move. I always forget the name of it because it starts with a J. I'm just very bad at names. I don't think that's in this game, is it? No, I think it is, technically, right? That's his forward smash? Yeah, that's his forward smash. I guess in my head I'm like, oh, well, I should input it. But it's like if I input it, it's just going to be Shoryuken. But I guess depending on the game. Because I think sometimes they make it to where it's like back Z-motion. But if I do back Z-motion, I'm just going to probably doing Tatsu. So I'm pretty sure most likely forward smash is just going to have to be that. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to do a Street Fighter, you know, hard mode. Or hardest difficulty being the self. It's very tempting. These things are very fun to do. And you could try them out yourself. Do a mirror match on, you know, the hardest setting and see how far you can get with your favorite fighting games. Because I enjoy this type of stuff. I enjoy fighting games. Especially when I'm playing with friends, of course. I've always kind of been like a bit of a local fan, just with any game really, shooter, whatever. I'm like I can play games online. Yeah, don't get me wrong. You know I can play, well, not no more, but Marvel Rivals was an example I was going to bring up. I miss Titanfall 2 though. Like I used to play decent chunk of Titanfall 2, enough to get an update video out of it. So I guess that was something. That's usually a good sign that I like a game if it's like, yeah, I'll make an update video and then I happen to be playing that game. Gundam Evolution was my shit, though. I rocked that for a good while. You can see the streams of it. Well, I didn't play it all the time, but I definitely played it enough to say, like, I loved me some good old-fashioned Gundam Evolution. But then they took it down, because apparently Bandai Namco or whatever was not making enough money. Which is a stupid fucking reason. Which is funny, too, because it's like, oh, well, I think their first excuse was what? Oh, they didn't have enough player base or something like that? And then we found out, like, oh, it's just they weren't getting the amount of money they wanted. Oh! Sorry for the late reaction, but... Ah, you dickhead! Uh-oh. Ah, of course! That's gonna hurt, but not nearly as much. Yeah, it's really tempting to do Street Fighter 4, though. Street Fighter 4... It's funny, because like, I played a lot of Street Fighter 4 back in the day. like a good amount, and then I mean I kind of skipped down on 5 a bit. I didn't play too much of. What am I doing? I didn't play too much of 5. Not enough to give it the reasonable amount that I probably should have gotten. Same thing with 6. I played 6 for a little bit. Just enough. I bought, the DLC and stuff too. And we just like barely play it. Mainly because it's just so huge of space. And I don't like that. I don't like when... Oh yeah, wasn't it... No, wait, how do you do faster... Oh, hold on. I feel stupid. How do you do faster fireballs? I forgot how to... Whatever. Point being that Street Fighter 4 was like the one I played a ton of. And Street Fighter Cross Tekken. You can ask my friend about that too. Like, we played a lot of that. Which we actually did recently too. We played with my brother. It was me and him versus my brother. We're playing on the same team for fun. He was playing Kazuya, I was playing Heihachi. Because, I gotta rep my Heihachi, of course. I like my Tekkens. My brother was playing his Poison Cold team that he likes. Which is crazy to think that he likes Poison that much to play Poison in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. It's like, okay. Because, like, my brother's not really much of a Street Fighter player. I don't think he hates Street Fighter, it's just... He's always been more so a Tekken guy. Kind of like me. Where I like to play more Tekken than I do Street Fighter, but... It's weird, because I don't like to play Tekken Online all that much. But Street Fighter I do. I don't understand. It's like with Dragon Ball FighterZ. Well, okay, nowadays, Dragon Ball FighterZ? No. Dragon Ball FighterZ Online nowadays? Not really. Because you get one of two matches. You get either somebody who's pink square, who's going to completely just annihilate you, or you get somebody that's just a white square that could be a Smurf, or then you find out that they're not. And it's like, oh great, now I'm stuck fighting somebody who doesn't know how to play the game, so it's not going to be as fun for either of us. No offense to people that are new, it's just, I've always been... I kind of like fighting people close to my level because I want to have fun, I don't want to beat up on somebody, and I don't want to get beat up on. So, that's how that usually works. Anyway, that's it for this. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did, and I will see you all next time for some more Smashing the Self. And as always, take care, everybody.